Hello, I am Orange Cat, and this is my quick review of Mob Psycho 100's first episode that just aired on Toonami. I've I've been aware of Mob Psycho 100 and what vaguely it's been for a little while now, but I've been interested in watching it, so I was kind of sitting on waiting for, oh, is Toonami going to pick it up or not? And they finally picked it up, and I'm excited to see it got picked up because I was just so interested in it. And I watched the first episode, and my first impression is just that this feels like a mashup of just all the good elements of Toonami's current shows. Like, think about it. Like, you have that like fully coolly feel, especially with the animation design, with the interaction between Reagan and Mob. You cannot tell me Reagan and Mob's interactions don't remind you at least a little of Haruko and Nada's from the original Fully Cooley, and just how the narrator came in at the right moment without being overused just reminded me of Hunter x Hunter. And then also you got it's got that comedy vibe that Up Team Epic had, and just enough of it that it didn't become overbearing or annoying. And also, some of the fighting just kind of reminded me, of course, of Attack on Titan. But of course, you're gonna have to compare this one to One Punch Man since it was made by the same people. I mean, look at Mob. He looks like some really young version of Saitama or something. And that's something I just really enjoyed. Also, I like that brief, not mention, but that brief reference to One Punch Man. If when they're in the tunnel, if you look closely at Reagan's phone, has a picture of Saitama on it. But in general, I just love this episode. I just like how early on, how the comedy was, how Reagan was obviously a fake, and just how he was able to interact with the ghost. Just how Mob was able to keep that flat, calm demeanor in contrast with his boom potential that he has. We're currently, I believe, 27% of the way to that 100% for when some real shit's going to happen. I'm guessing that's going to happen in the season finale, which is in 11 more weeks. I just really like how this is progressing. I really like the characters. I really don't have that many major complaints about this episode, other than I guess I say it's too short. I just liked how the comedy was with the bus full of people that crash. How it's like, oh, I just slipped on a banana, relative to the giant demon spirit that's at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's just one thing I just really liked it. Like, I can't even think of anything to really rip on for this, other than just maybe animation style's a little too much like One Punch Man. But it's made by the same people, so you gotta imagine that's kind of their mark. So it's not really even a bad thing. It's actually kind of a good thing, depending on certain people. But in short, I really love this opening. I really stay away from giving perfect scores unless it's an overwhelmingly beautiful, amazing episode of anything. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. It's just a great show, great episode. I'm really looking forward to next week. I am Orange Cat, and that is all.